Hello, it's the Sunday the 13th of April. I wasn't going to do this reading, but I did my two-part mini reading, and two people actually were quite rude and wrote, there won't be an EBS and you're talking a load of old... They didn't say the word nonsense, but I'll say nonsense. Keep it light. Well, you could be wrong, actually. They could be wrong. They would like an EBS. So basically, this is heading to an EBS, and they're making some great gains along the way. All I was going to say was, I've got my new cards here, you see. And I thought, well, I've got my new cards. I could just quickly pull a few cards on this. And at the end of the day, I get the cards and I read what I get. And I have things like music. Karen, my friend, has a tower. Chris has had cards. We've all had cards implying at some point there will be one. So I'm just telling you what I get. If you choose not to, to think different because there's been a lot of talk, suddenly there won't be one, then that's fine. But I think you can't really have a whole new world with golden age and healing if you don't clear up the past publicly. A lot of people don't know. That's my gut feeling, but I'm going to pull the cards and then I can finally put this situation aside and let's see. The proof at the end of the day will be in the pudding, but I put my friend's reading on the community page as well for you. So, will there be an EBS at some point when the time is right? Okay, I want this one, but I also want this one. So I'm going to go with both of them. Okay, what do I have on the bottom? Could be confusion, fears. I'll look at those in a moment. There's quite a few here. Okay, definitely going to go, that one was first. Aha. Gosh, I feel like I've got so many cards. So many cards telling a story. Optimism. Look up and look brightly. Well, there you go. That's positive straight away. Power. Take hold of what you know is yours. Okay. Fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. Everlasting daisy. Awareness. Wake up, roll the clouds away and look. It's interesting because that was on... I've just picked up my cards and I picked it up like that. And that was on the bottom. Justice. How uncanny is that? Major Arcana. But actually that was the card that was on the bottom. But it's just uncanny that I picked that one up. And it says here, wake up, roll the clouds away and look. Okay, it could be as well that people are just... There's a lot of confusion about this right now. Endurance, hold on. You can do this. Maybe the battle's not over. The comfort of good company heals old hurts. So we're in good company, which will heal old hurts. Interesting. Oh, more. Communicate. There you go. Communicate with others more freely. Speak up. You have the right to be heard. I feel like they want to communicate at some point. Oh, freedom. Lovely, jubbly. Freedom. So maybe there's been some setbacks to being able to do this. Okay. And also remember that I've just seen justice. And maybe things didn't quite go to plan. You just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But they're fighting for our independence and our freedom. Okay, so maybe this has been detached and maybe they haven't been able to deliver this knowledge. Maybe they wanted to. He's wounded And this is tough, but it's nearly over, but not quite. I'm wondering if there's been setbacks. Literally what it feels like to me. Attainment. Cleansing. So is it that, they're still in the thick of it, I should say. That's what it feels like. I'm going to pull 2 more. And like I said, I have communicate here. I keep getting this card, which is really good news. Reconnect with nature. I'm hoping it's spring. I'm hoping. Well, there you go. For all the people saying, oh, try to keep a positive energy by surrounding yourself with positive people. Think positive. Your spirit guides are there to help you communicate with your spirit guides today. So, are they being guided? Has there just been a few setbacks? Okay. Yeah, tricky now. I'm not really sure which one to pick. Okay. So, this is about authenticity, but different. Did something different? Did it sort of change slightly from what they hoped? Okay. So, right, I'm done. What's on the bottom? I honestly think this is you get your greatest wish. And this is destiny. Trust and destiny. It's a major card. Number 17. Interesting. The number Q is number 17. Okay. This could be that there has been other things they've been focusing on. This could be, they had to change the boundaries perhaps. Maybe there's been some sad things they've had to deal with. And this is holding back. And maybe not ready to do this right now. They're not in the right position to do this right now. Dealing with other matters perhaps. So, I don't have 100% concrete answer. You don't really say you get concrete answers with tarot. It's meant to be, with oracles as well. It's meant to be more of a guide. But to be honest, the way I'm looking at the cards and all the answers, optimism, power, endurance, awareness, I feel like they want it, but there's been problems. Setbacks and problems. That's what it feels like to me. Oh dear, they're all mixed up. What have I done? Okay, hang on. Trying to do it the best I can, but I've unfortunately mixed everything up. Everything's mixed up. Sorry about this. Should have paused it. Maybe I meant to see these. Look, I've got a tower. Same as my friend Karen. I've got justice for the people. At the moment, it feels like it's behind the scenes. But it feels like at some point it will no longer be behind the scenes. And maybe it's been behind the scenes because they're not ready to tell you in front of the scenes. Right, so the last pull. And then I'm not touching this topic again. So this is when the time is right. Universal timing. Look at that. I shuffled. I thought I rearranged the cards. Oh, they're all backwards. Look. Okay. Look at this. That was a military card. Look at this. Maybe I'm meant to see these cards. That was a military card. This is your environment. Making your environment better. These are slow changes for the world. Painful, slow, but they're better. But they're slow for the world. Absolutely changing everything for the world. And this is military. And this is knowledge and wisdom. And this is truths coming out. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Holding people to account. Justice. Lots of hidden stuff. So I got a lot from that actually. Oh, when the time's right. Look at this, how this reading's unfolded. Yeah, so look, there's struggles. There's struggles. And that's probably why. Struggles and setbacks. Oh, I don't know what's going on today. Oh, look how it's working out for me. How I'm reading. I asked, will there be an EBS one day when the time is right? They're waiting. They're waiting. This is patience and perseverance, okay? This is the groundwork. So they're just finishing the groundwork and they're waiting. That was there. You know, you can see that for yourself. Yes, I have an Ace of Swords. They do want to speak out and they do want to communicate it. And this is a celebration. So there you go. That is me. That's the end of that. Not going to ask again. We will just have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. Bye now.